Hi y'all, it's your girl Christina and I'm back for another video. Hi, how are you? So from the title of this video, I will be reacting to episode 2 of Bad Boys Texas. If you would like to see my reaction on this episode on how I feel about it, please give this a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel because it helps me a lot. Now let's get to this video. Okay, so pretty much this episode starts off from the last episode. So everyone is pretty much fighting. Like one fight caused all this animosity happening. Jonathan and Anthony fought. D jumped in on that fight, and then Big Lou and Jarrell started fighting. Eventually they are literally going back and forth, yelling and screaming at each other. Well, mostly Big Lou. Darrell is just like, he's confused on what's going on here. Big Lou is on 10. Like, he's just so mad, so much energy. He was just trying to figure out like what's going on here, like why your friend is jumping, like beating up the other guy, and he was confused on why Chef D felt like he needed to jump in. We all trying to figure that out. Eventually they all calmed down and they hashed things out. You know, they just threw it under the rug and kept it pushing. That's pretty much it on that part. Orlando is so motherfucking funny. He like, well, where's the popcorn? Where's the popcorn? Like, I'm one of those, like, if I'm seeing fights, I'll be like, well, where's my popcorn at? Like, cause this shit is entertaining. But pretty much goes on to the next day. Everyone is leaving out the hotel on their way to the house. They get on separate sprinters. Unfortunately, Anthony is absent from being on the sprinters. So Darrell feels like there should be a house meeting when they get to the house. Honestly, on this episode, Darrell is given like the mom of the group. Like, let's get everything out in order. Like, even though people fought and stuff, you know, we're gonna be on the road making money, we're gonna be on the show. Like, you know, everyone should hash out on their problems, at least be on the same boat on each other. They're still talking about as far as with Chef D jumping in the situation. I have zero respect for Chef D, because it's like, my thing is this: even though you had an issue with Anthony, if you saw two people fighting, let them fight. And if you wanted to fight Anthony, y'all could have fought one-on-one. Like, it is what it is. I'm not telling you that you can't fight him, but like, that jumping shit, we don't play that. Like, we don't. Everybody be like, if your friend's in a fight, you should jump in. No, the fuck you should not. Well, honestly, comment down how you feel about it. Should you jump in a fight if your friend is in a fight, or you should let them fight their own battles, and if you have an issue with it, you let them fight one-on-one. Like, just, you don't get cool points from jumping, people. Eventually they get to the house and find their rooms. Jonathan, of course, finds the master bedroom and takes claim of the master bedroom. Chef D eventually gets inside the master bedroom, and they low-key like fought a little bit. It was giving Anthony and Milan. Now, the first episode, if y'all watched the first episode of the first season, Milan and Anthony did get into it about the master bedroom, and then when Jonathan got on the show, they even got into it about the room too. So, I mean, the master bedroom looked nice, but it's not worth fighting for. I'm just saying, like, there's plenty of rooms in the house that you could find. And on top of that, y'all not going to be there for the entire season. It's probably for, like, one day, because y'all going to different cities. But, so everyone's trying to find their rooms. For the look of things, all the rooms look really nice. Carry-On eventually got the bunk bed. It looked like a kiddie room. For some odd reason, Carry-On looks high in his confessional. Like, he just looks out of it. Like, he looks high. Like, he did some drugs, or he got drunk. I don't know. But back to what I was saying, he got the bump it, and he just like, he was just like understanding, like, what if I want to bring a lady in and get action? I can't really do that. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm in a bump it. But you know, he just got over it because it's just a one day thing. Chef D, Darrell eventually are in a room with what's his name, Jonathan, and pretty much confronts D about not hold on, I forgot what his name, Ara. He confronts D about jumping in the fight with Jonathan and Anthony. D felt like D felt like that Ara should have minded his business. I mean, granted, yes, he should, but it's just like, for you to sit here and be proud about jumping in a fight that had nothing to do with you, like, that shit's whack to me. I'm just saying, they going back and forth and giving their opinions, Chef D eventually leaves out the room without conflict. He eventually finds a room with 2 twin beds. Like, it was giving like a girl's room. You could tell it's a girl's room. Like, it had 2 princess twin size beds. Because he's big, he pretty much like meshed the beds together with the help of Raspy and Orlando. They clowned him on the room, but you know, it is what it is. They helped him get comfortable. But that pretty much was it. Now eventually everyone goes outside where the pool is at, and they're relaxing and smoking, pretty much having a good time, getting along with each other. So eventually, Darrell is FaceTimes Anthony, and Anthony says that he's on his way. He eventually comes. Anthony is currently at the house right now. They're talking about the situation, and he pretty much explained his side of the story. Like, pretty much Rio hit him up about wanting to be at his club for his birthday and paid him, I think, $300 for a section. And pretty much he was like, yeah, like, I'm gonna make you comfortable. I'm gonna make you, like, you know, this is a business opportunity. And Anthony pretty much explains, like, you know, you cannot tell me who I can and cannot bring to my establishment, who I cannot make business money moves with. Like, you cannot do that. And I absolutely agree with that. Like, at the end of the day, I don't think he saw it like, oh, let's be best buddies. I don't think that's what it was. I think it was more like business-wise. He did hit him up for a business opportunity, and he stuck with that. But Jonathan, it's just like, it is what it is. He gonna feel how he feel. And Anthony explained as far as with Chef D, like, he don't really care about him. And as far as he sit here and be like, that's Natalie's friend. He's Natalie's friend, but he talks shit about Natalie. Everyone talks shit about Natalie, and Natalie pretty much don't give a fuck. Like, she really don't care. That's pretty much it. Darrell, he said he cool with Anthony and Jonathan, but he don't want to pick sides. I feel like Darrell is playing both sides, because it's like, to me, when the situation happened, he was more leaning on being friends with Jonathan. Like, when I see him on social media, he's only hanging out with Jonathan. I don't see him hanging out with Anthony or talking to him. It's only with Jonathan. But who knows? I'm not in their personal situation. So pretty much that ends there. Anthony explains he's here to stay. And he don't want to be a pushover. He don't want to be a pussy. Like, he's here to make money, and that's it. Now, so eventually everyone comes together for a house meeting / champagne toast. So pretty much Darrell was like, we should do a house meeting, you know, pretty much, you know, if anyone has a problem, just hash it out. Jonathan was pissing me off because I feel like he do shit for camera. Because he told Darrell that he had no intentions of talking to Anthony or hashing out with this situation. He even said in his confessional that if Anthony's at this house, it's up and stuck. Like, he don't want to talk to him. He just want to fight him. Now that this man is sitting in front of your face, now you telling him in front of everybody you want to talk. So I'm confused. Do you want to talk to him or you don't want to talk to him? Like, just keep it a buck. So at the end of the day, they were hashing. Anthony was explaining, like, I apologize, you felt such and such way, like it wasn't even like how you trying to portray, like it was a business opportunity and stuff. Chef D in his confession was like he being a kiss ass, and I feel like Chef D, he's like he's one of those people that's like, you're not even paying him no mind. Like, you want to be in this drama so bad because he's not talking to you. Like, you see two people trying to hash things out and you feel like he's being a kiss ass. It's not even that. They were mad cool with each other. Now, as far as with Chef D and Anthony wasn't paying his ass no mind, and I think that's what Chef D was getting mad about. And what I find out was that they actually was friends with each other, like really close, because Anthony brought up about them living together, like they lived together at one time, like they did business opportunities with together, and they pretty much fought, and that was pretty much the end of the episode. They did give us a preview of what's going to happen in the next episode. Who was it? They fought, pretty much. Ara and Chef D, they keep going about this whole situation about him jumping, and that's pretty much it as far as I remember. But if you like this video, please give this a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel. Stay tuned for more content on the show, and have a good night, people. Bye.